Longest winning streak awaits the Badgers of Wisconsin. Darrell Bevell will bring out the Rose Bowl champions from 2 years ago, but the Badgers have never visited Happy Valley. 25 years ago, the last time they even played Penn State. And that man, 45 years ago today, became part of the Penn State coaching staff for the first time in game 500. And in his 30th year, he brings out the team with the longest winning streak in the country. A big game in the Big Ten. What a place. A late start, but an early beginning today for all of these fans, trust me. Deep kick. Wisconsin will have to work from the 20-yard line. 20-yard line. McCullum met immediately by Nelson, who's going to lose a yard. Penn State defense fired up with its opening hit, as well it should be. Brad Scioli leads in tackle for loss on that front line with Killens, Noble, and Todd Atkins. Velarde, he's the top tackler, 16 a week ago. Collins and Nelson, who just made the last stop. Kim Herring, co-defensive player in a week in the Big Ten with Holes, Miller, and Tate. And a secondary that's a good one for Penn State. Second down and 10. Bevell, his first throw. Over the middle, out of the backfield. There's McCullum. He got it. Bevell completes it across the middle and a first down throw. McCullum waits for a block, blasts off the right side, and infield strike. Penn State thought about a blitz, and Bevell goes complete. He's got a man on the run is London. London all the way down to the 26-yard line. London kept it 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Here's McCullum. Nice cutback, third down conversion. Straight drop for Bevell. To the end zone. Corner incomplete on the fingertips of no trouble so far this year. No trouble on this one. Wisconsin's opening drive impressive. They don't get the 7, but they settle for 3. Fletcher back deep for Penn State. Curtis Enos from the 5. Straight up the middle and out near the 25. If you look at the group, the fullback gets overlooked in this group because they've got so much talent. Witman already has 4 touchdowns on the year. Archie and Richardson round out the backfield. Bobby Engram had a great game last week. 3 touchdowns receiving, another on a fumble that went 58 yards. Freddie Scott and Olsen are the receiving core. Jeff Hartings, one of the 12 semifinalists now for the Lombardi Award with that great line Gary talked about. Johnson, Rivera, Tilch, and Conlon. And here's Wally Richardson, who opened up a little shaky against Texas Tech, but he has really come to life in the last 2.5 games. He'll bring his troops up to the 26-yard line, first down Penn State. Archie got a couple, maybe second down, 7. Play action for Richardson. Plenty of time. Down the middle, across the 40, and it's Bobby Engram. Who else?
Bobby Engram runs it as well as anybody in college football, actually in pro football for that matter. Doesn't matter if you're double covered, you just run it on the second guy, see the opening in the middle of the field. On the other side of the field.
Freddie Scott in motion. Richardson on the roll and fires too. Freddie Scott in the Wisconsin, happy that way as well. First down, end around coming. Engram with a convoy in front. Inside the 40. Luckily enough, we get to play action. Richardson over the middle, almost picked. 2 Badgers. 3 wide receiver set. Juravicius comes in as the third man. Richardson on 3rd and 9. Across the middle. Campbell made a catch, trying to break tackles. Boy, he's close. 39-yard field goal as we look from behind him. And is it going to stay in there for him? Not quite. I don't think so. They still scoreless. Wisconsin by 3. Their second offensive possession to the 22-yard line. Nyquist in motion. He'll be the lead blocker for McCullum, who breaks into the secondary. Second and 10 for Bevell. McCullum, one man to get around, and does, but still receiver look on a 3rd down and 2. Bevell wide open over the middle is London on the run again. Michael London waits for Nyquist block, and he cuts inside the 25 and down to the 21-yard line. 3rd down. Now here they come with a running game. McCullum, that head on. Nice hit in the open field. Under a minute to play first quarter. Bevell off play action. Nyquist with a catch for the touchdown.
Boy, Nyquist did a nice job there beating Brian Miller.
There's the second guy. He's the main man now, and it's the Badgers 10 seconds. as Curtis Enos backs up near the Penn State goal line. Enos, tough run, second down and 10. 4 wideouts for Richardson, and now he's going to have to hustle, and great pressure. Richardson, and he's flushed again. Sala almost got to him. Tries to direct traffic and goes deep. And nobody home out there. Or after, he would say. McCullough out to the 45. Defensive line, you're in trouble. McCullough trying to cut back run here. And a good hit by Aaron Clay.
That first route.
Simmons in motion as Bevel drops. Swings it out wide open. McCullough, can he beat the linebacker Collins? No.
That's where they will use it.
Alexander's going to lay it up there. See this coverage unit put down it inside the 5, inside the 10. They're going to get a crack at it, and they do. Down at about the 7 or 8. One reception. Here comes Archie, the second man through. And Mike Archie. Richardson fires to Freddie Scott. First down across. Puts it up with Manecki right now. On a 2nd and 8, Richardson plenty of time. Now throws to Archie out of the backfield. There it is. And 4 wideouts for Richardson. Rifles it out, completes it. First down, and it's out to Joe Juravicius. His biggest Penn State drive. They trail by 10. Nice play fake by Richardson, who throws on the run to the fullback, Brian Milne, but he only got about 5 wideouts. Juravicius joining Scott and Engram again. Richardson, Juravicius again. First down again. We'll know later on. Richardson, play action over the middle of Archie again. Nice move around Monty. And then he turned them into big gainers for your stats. 2nd and 1. Richardson in trouble, and down he'll go. Sala gets to him. First sack. Sala did. 3rd down at 6. Look out. Carter first. And down goes Richardson again. But their offense hasn't really cared where they started so far. Bevel comes up rifling. Almost had it picked off. Dangerous out there. Clint holds the...
He's going to come, and he's right here, and he's going to come and run underneath the out. Let me tell you the quarterback's going to do. He says, I got to throw this ball anyway. I'm putting it out there. It's like I'm throwing it out. We got to force you to go wide.
It's picked off. It's a touchdown. Here's McCullough on 2nd down. Good run from McCullough. Bevel, short to London. Across the middle. And after the 24 with Wisconsin with 4:23 left in the half and a 10-point lead. And a quick stop. 3rd down and 8 here. They'll keep it on the ground. Stecker, first down. Out across the 35 to the 3:20 left in the half. Stecker, Nelson's got him all wrapped up. Well, Stecker goes forward. Bevel with a play fake. Rolls. Throws to Nyquist. Just about stepped out of bounds and probably wishes he had. Filardi just leveled him along with
these 3 games back.
4 wideouts for Wally Richardson. Flares it out. Great one-hand catch by Archie. He didn't get a lot out of that, but when Gary said earlier that Fran Gander said Archie's got as good a hands out of the backfields we've ever had, I think he just showed you that right there. 2nd down along 5. Richardson looking left the whole way. And finally goes to Juravicius, complete and out of bounds. Worry about using that timeout. 1st and 10. Nittany Lions. Wide open, Freddie Scott. And Scott out of bounds with a pickup of 13 to score before halftime. Pressure from the backside. Carter got Richardson. The ball is loose. Did Freddie Scott cover it? That might be the best catch of Fred Scott's day right now. Cost them some time. Richardson throws it out. Scott 1 step toward the middle and then wisely gets out of bounds. He gave it a look. 3 wideout set. 8th play of the Penn State drive. Coming this way to Freddie Scott again. Tiptoes out of bounds to the 24 for Richardson here as he drops the throw. Double clutched and then threw it out of bounds. All that remains first half. Richardson throws on a run. Got his man, and the ball is loose.
Good deal.
Trying to catch it and get out of bounds and forgot to take it with him. And Wisconsin says, we'll take a knee and head to the locker room. That's okay with us. It's been 34 games since Joe Paterno's Nittany Lions have been shut out in the first half. Well, they got a big 0 up on the board right now. And the Badgers with Barry Alvarez have a 10-point lead as they Paul is a weapon in his own right with his deep kickoff. It'll be the same story here as Fletcher decides
to take it. That's the name. 2nd half physical.
Penn State only averaged 3.8 yards per play in that first half. They got more out of this, though, as Archie goes out for 6 or 7. That's a pretty good job by the Wisconsin defense.
Well,
you would probably expect a little bit more rushing out of Wisconsin, too, quite frankly.
You know, 9 yards rushing. You're right, 71 yards rushing for Wisconsin. But, you know, 206 yards, that's a lot of yards. And when you hold Penn State to 138 yards and a half, you know you're doing something. And I think that time of possession is key. I mean, Barry Alvarez was really happy with that last drive from the 8-yard line where they punted about the 40. That game played to go in halftime 10-0.
Here's a big opener. Biggest play of the game so far. Play fake by Richardson. Boots it out and got it out to the fullback again. Nope, it's a tight end, Olsemer. And Olsemer.
Wally Richardson's going to fake the ball, come outside. He's playing one-on-one. This is basketball. 2-on-1, 2-on-1. What should I do? Daryl Carter gets to try to tackle the tight end that time. He does it, and they get a first down.
Yards went on the season. 291. Richardson, nice little pirouette to get it out to Scott. But a good open field stop.
One-on-1.
3rd and 5. Play action. Quickly throwing. This time it's the other tight end, Stevenson. Gary thought I was going to say the fullback.
Well, you're 50-50.
Third quarter. 2nd down and 9. Big hole left side. Witman, the fullback.
Turn the tackle right here out. Big hole that time. Archie comes in and cleans up on Unverzat, too, a little halfback on number 47. And then Witman, number 38, the fullback. Really the most underrated part of this football team, their fullbacks. Gets it in the secondary. Poor Kevin Huntley says, man, I like it on offense better.
This time a loss. Funny looking hit to Salah. Richardson in the flat. Got it. It's been a Witman drive. He'd like to add on to it. Then his drive. Richardson to throw and sacked. Boy, Daryl Carter's quick. 2-yard attempt to try to get that goose egg off the Penn State side of the scoreboard. And he got it. So finally, Penn State puts points up. But it took them
pressure on Bevel if they're gaining yards on first down.
And they do. Gain Nyquist in motion. Here comes the blitz. Bevel. The blitz picked up, gets it out to London. And London's going to have a first down. That long give to McCullough. Left side. Ooh, there's a collision for you at the 46. He's in motion. Bevel over the middle. London would have been the man. He would have been very close to college football. Here's Witman. Witman follows that left side. Out across the 50. On the 18. Archie, could he get to the sticks? Yes, he did. Wisconsin from the 20. They got a first down. That spin and the wide receiver screen. That's just past O.J. McNuffley. And the carry by Enos. That's fractured his foot. Seeing some action. 2nd down and 9. Richardson to Fred Scott. Got a nice block. Freddie Scott out near the 45-yard line. Might have another found itself in too much tonight. 3rd and 7. But they've got Jurevicius wide. Oh, and he dropped it. Again, thinking about which way do I turn backfield for Wisconsin. Try to do some power of football. Here comes McCullough. Almost. There's that play fake. Bevel off the bootleg to Nyquist. Made the first guy miss. He got across the 20. Got over 80. And he got about another yard or 2. Badgers from their own 28. The play action. Bevel rolls out. Got a block. Going to keep it. Bevel with a hurdle job for Wisconsin. Bevel will throw for it this time. Wanted the crossing pattern. Got it to London. And London has another one. Out to the Wisconsin by a touchdown. McCullough straight up the middle before full line. They do. Nyquist out of it. Wisconsin started this drive deep in their own territory. They've worked it down to the 35 of Penn State. Brilliant at it tonight. And they get another one to the 25.
How nice is that?
Ryan Sondrup, the backup. 2nd and 6. Bevel, plenty of time. Going deep for Simmons. He's got it. Touchdown. Holy cow. First catch of the night for Tony Simmons, and as he did a year ago. About every 3 times he catches the ball, he turns it into a touchdown. Tonight, 1 time, 1 touchdown. Totally quiet tonight, although he has become the all-time Penn State career reception leader. Another end around. Campbell got a block. And he got to the 34-yard line before.
Against a pass rushing situation, didn't allow any penetration. Dias Levy, number 39, turns it back in. A big first down play as Beams comes up and makes the tackle. Clock is running.
Yep, 9 minutes, and now under 9. 2 touchdowns down. Richardson to Witman out of the backfield. Witman to the 40 for Penn State. They've got to keep this drive going. They don't have that many more possessions. Richardson rips it out, got it complete after the second down at 10. Richardson, plenty of time, fires it out, completes it. Freddie Scott, nice little move inside the 35-yard line.
He's going to go out about 12 yards. He sees it as his own hook out. Richardson delivers the ball, and then Freddie does such a great job of making people miss, get upfield. And really, Brett, this is the first game that Freddie hasn't had a lot of catches yet.
For Penn State, first down at the 35. He'll get the call of the delay, and a big hole on the draw. It closed rather quickly. Nice fake, and then Richardson comes up throwing, and he got it to the tight end, Olsemer, who's got a first down. And a first down inside the 20. Play action for Richardson again. Fires out again to the tight end. Play of the Penn State drive, but it's been time-consuming. Freddie Scott on the move from the 9. Enos again. First down. Got down to the 5. Third and goal. Throws as he's hit. No chance. 16th play of the Penn State drive, and the biggest one so far. Richardson rifles a touchdown. Freddie Scott. You won't know for the next 4 minutes and 10 seconds, that's for sure. It's a fake. They do go for 2, and did they get it? Wisconsin says no. The officials give us no indication. They didn't get it.
Boy, that's a big gamble.
Well, they'd have to get a touchdown and go for 2 just to make this a tie. Only about a yard as Atkins makes the 27. The give, big collision. Stecker kept his feet, and Bevel will throw for it. Lost one out, and Stecker's drilled by Miller. Penn State will get it back. Trailing 17-9. Richardson fires out, complete. Freddie Scott, he's had a huge night, has another catch out of bounds of the 45. Career high in catches for Fred Scott tonight. Richardson, plenty of time, drills the middle. Engram dropped it, and it was almost picked off by Weems.
Well, finally, they threw the ball over the middle.
Downfield.
You got it. It's been there all game. This ball is just poorly thrown by Wally Richardson. Ingram's coming out, cuts over the middle. He's as wide open as you can be. The ball is slightly behind him, but I tell you, I see Bobby Engram making those kind of catches all day.
Third down, it may not matter. They'll need 2 if they have to get it, but they don't need both. They pick up the first down on the clock. His career high is 252 a week ago. He's got more than that now, and he's got Freddie Scott, who's become his favorite receiver, out of bounds at the 35. Richardson swarmed under this time and taken down by Jason Manecki, who said, well, I don't know if I've got the lineman or the quarterback. I don't care. I'm taking everybody.
Right.
Third down at 13 now. Richardson fires out to the side to Scott, who tried to cut inside this time, and he's taking fourth down and a dozen if they don't hurry. 4th and 7. Richardson, his tight end can't get to it. Incomplete. Sala with the pressure again, number 42.
It doesn't count. Wally Richardson had a good football game.
Yeah, he had. Wisconsin, mistake-free today. No turnovers and just a couple of penalties. It's done to 60 teams in the land here in Happy Valley. And I'll tell you what, right now there's a couple of sounds like this on State Street back in Madison, because they've got a week off and then they've got the Buckeyes. How about that?
Wow, this is his biggest win. Remember when they knocked off Michigan last year? We did that game, but Todd Collins was knocked out of the game. And people said, well, you beat us without our big player. This time they beat a real Penn State team. Head on head, man on man.
Joe Paterno said we're going to play it to see who says ouch first. I don't think his Nittany Lions ever said ouch, but this one is going to hurt the Penn State fans. But what a joy for the Badgers. Wisconsin pulls an upset. A stunner at Beaver Stadium, and the crowd is quiet at this point as I've ever seen. Joe Pa and Barry Alvarez at midfield. The final in an upset, 17-9 Wisconsin. For Gary Danielson and Adrian Karsten, Brad Nessler saying so long.